So I want to do a little illustration of RPN calculators versus regular calculators. So here's a regular calculator and here's an RPN calculator. And I have this little problem that I wanted to do. So I'm going to drive, and I'm going to drive 220 miles. And I can either take my car or I can take my truck. And the car gets way better gas mileage. So if we know that a gallon of gas costs $2.40, how much more is it going to cost to take the truck on the trip than the car? So the key to this is simply finding out how many gallons you're going to use at these miles per gallon over 220 miles. So we start this with the regular algebraic calculator. We're going to calculate the car's gallons first. So 220 divided by 30. And there's the number of gallons. Now I'm going to need to use this gallon figure in a calculation in the future, so I guess I need to put it in memory, but I don't actually know what's in memory. So I need to make sure I clear the memory, and then I add it to the memory. And if I want to be really sure, I can clear the calculator and hit memory recall. Okay, it is in there, and I can clear it again. Now we can get the truck number of gallons with 220. Divided by 19, and there's the number of gallons it takes in the truck. So if I want to find out how much more it costs in the truck, I need to subtract the gallons. So I'm going to subtract the number of car gallons, so minus, and it's in memory, so I'm going to do memory recall, and equals. All right, we know it's going to take 4 1/4 more gallons in the truck, and of course we know gas is 240, so times 2.4 equals $10.19 more to take the truck than the car. So let's look at the RPN calculator and how the calculation is a little different. So I'm going to do 220. I'm going to press enter. And actually I want 220 on here twice. And you'll notice that I have this stack here of all these numbers that are building up. Now, this one is a little bit confusing because it's volatile, meaning that as soon as I start typing, it's going to disappear. And let me show you that by calculating the car miles per, or the car gallons. So I'm going to divide it by 19. All I'm going to do is I'm going to type in 19. And then when I press the divide key, it's going to operate on these first two numbers. It's going to divide 19 into 220. Actually, that's the truck, not the car. It doesn't matter though, because I can do it in either order. So now I want to calculate the car gallons. That's the truck gallons. So I'm going to bring that 220 down by using this X and Y key. It's going to swap this X and Y stack register. Now 220 is there, and I can just say 30, and press the divide key, and now that's the car gallons. So truck gallons here, car gallons here, and to take the difference, I'll just press the subtract key. There's my 4 1/4 gallons, and I want to find out the cost, so I'm going to say 2.4 and press the times key, and again I get the exact same number, $10.19. Now the big difference here is I could see every intermediary step. There's no weird fiddling with memory and wondering if it's there. There's no wondering which two operands are going to be operated upon, because you can see them all in the stack as you're doing it. And as a practical matter, I can do this much, much faster on the RPN calculator. Let me show you how that's done. So we're just going to do 220, put it on there twice. We're going to do 30, divide, XY, 19, divide, minus 2.4 times. It's done. Of course, my sign is incorrect, and if you want to be really pedantic about that, you can take that off. All right, RPN versus algebraic. There it is.